everyone, I'm back on Live, Laugh, and Cook Italian again, and today we're going to make my Venetians, which are one of our favorite holiday cookies. They've got a lot of ingredients, but well worth it. Ken?
Well, for those people that don't know what a Venetian is, some people may call them rainbow cookies, some people may call them Italian flag cookies. You know that wonderful almond paste cake that's got the apricot preserves in the middle with the chocolate on top? That's what we call Venetians, and they're definitely a staple at our holidays. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all the ingredients ready, and when we come back, we're going to be going through all of those to show you how to make a fabulous holiday Venetian. Alright everybody, here we are. And like my mother said, there's a lot of ingredients. And like I always said, if you need to go to the description box, they're all going to be listed there, so you don't have to run out and get that pen and paper, alright? But I'm going to start on this side. It's 2 ounces of mini chocolate chips. That's a cup of sugar. Now, the recipe calls for 4 eggs, but you know, they have to be extra large to jumbo eggs. If they're tiny, like the eggs my mother had, she looked right at them and went, use 5 eggs. Okay, so we have 5 large eggs, but if you have extra large or jumbo, you can use 4. That's 8 ounces of almond paste. That's 3 sticks or a cup and a half of room temperature butter. It's 12 ounces of apricot preserves. That's 2 cups of finely sifted flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pure almond extract. We have green, yellow, and red food coloring, and of course a cream of tartar. I go, Ma, how much? She goes, well, just a few shakes. I opened it up, and there was no shaker. And I'm looking at it, she goes, give me that. I went, okay. So, this is one of those, how much is that much? It's about that much. Ma, put in that much.
You know, if you really want to measure, I would say maybe like 1/4 teaspoon or 1/3 teaspoon. It's just a stabilizer for the egg whites to keep them nice and stiff. So.
Few shakes, guys, you know.
Alright.
Get that? Few shakes? Tutto fatto. Okay, so now I'm going to bring these to stiff peaks, which is probably going to take 4 or 5 minutes. All right, everyone. Let's see, 5 minutes or so. And there's your stiff peaks right there. All right, you like those?
I do like those.
Okay.
Good.
Get those. Off comes the whisk. On goes the beaters. Right?
We're going to start slow. Start slow, okay?
Yeah.
So,
here we go.
in here, we're going to put the eggs.
Gotcha. Slow. Start slow.
The broken up almond paste. And remember, everything's at room temperature.
Can I start slow?
Not yet.
Uno momento.
Onion master. That means punch in the head. All right, and here's the almond paste. Now, slow.
Now slow.
Oh, wait a minute, the sugar.
Hey.
That's
Okay, well you said stop.
I did. Spit the sugar. Okay, now.
Now we're going to stop. Oh, too fast.
Now the thing to remember about this is it's going to take a while to get all this stuff incorporated. And while you're doing it, you're going to keep scraping down the sides of the bowl so that you can get everything in. And this really takes a good 5 minutes to get everything incorporated. Yeah. So.
And as you can see, it's going to get caught in the beaters there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're going to be able to. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, with your bad hand, give me.
That's all right.
My mother's still recovering from hand surgery, and I got her here making Venetians with me. Good?
Yeah, that's good. Bravo. Good.
And she's right. This is going to take a good amount of time to get this really incorporated.
Yeah. And what we'll do is we'll show you what it looks like after it's all really incorporated before we add it in the flour.
Yeah, get that big. There you go. Nice.
There shouldn't be any big chunks of almond paste or anything. It should be all very, very, very creamy and smooth.
And you can hear how the motor is struggling on the hand mixer when you hit that lump. This is really thick stuff.
And then once we get most of the lumps out, then we can put it on a medium and do it a little higher. So, let me put the timer on.
Slow.
Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, and look at how nice and smooth this is. It's really, it's like a cream. So, no lumps, no nothing. Okay.
You ready for the flour?
Now we're gonna put the flour. Let's mix the salt in. No bother. Yep. Hold on.
There you go.
And mix that in a little bit with a spoon.
Very good.
Yeah, yeah. Now this can get a little bit messy.
Yeah, we're gonna start with about half of it first.
Yeah. And we're gonna go very slow.
And your best bet is to kind of mix it a little bit before you turn the paddles on, because let's face it, you're definitely gonna be throwing some flour around.
Good, go. All right,
Okay.
we're good.
So, we got those 2 cups of flour well incorporated. And now, we're gonna give everything the final scrape, right? There. I usually like a butter knife to try and get as much as I can off of the beaters, but again, you know, you're dealing with almond paste. It's super sticky stuff. So when I'm done scraping this, we'll get it all separated in 3, and we'll be right back.
I'm gonna fold in the egg whites.
Oh, okay. There you go. What do I know?
Okay, now we're gonna fold in
Gently.
all of the egg whites.
I got it. Right, speed.
There
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
fold in.
Gentle fold, guys.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Just till it's incorporated.
And of course, this is where you get that nice fluffy texture from. All right.
A little bit there.
Hey, a little
There you
bit
go,
there.
over there. Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna get this well folded in, get all set up, and when we come back, we're gonna separate it, hit it with some food coloring, and get it in the pans.
Okay.
All right, everyone, hold on, let me tell them what's going on. So, our dough is ready, we got 3 bowls, we got our food coloring, but that's on deck, okay? What we did was, we took the apricot preserves and we heated them in the microwave for 2 minutes. We gave them a stir at 1 minute, so they're hot, and we have to strain these. And my mother was like, we have to show them, so we have to show you, of course, because this is an important thing. So, in they go to the strainer, and you know, this bowl is hot, so be careful. Right?
All right, good.
And now my mother, she's gonna strain those. Beautiful.
Because this is gonna go between the layers, and you want it to be nice and smooth, no big lumps or chunks of fruit. And this is how we do it.
Excellent.
Everything takes time.
This is part of the love, right here. You know, maybe the average person might open up the jar and they just smear it on. This is where the love comes in, right? When you really care about what you're doing, this is it. So, and also over there you can see we have our 3 pans with oversized parchment paper, some butter, a butter knife, and of course the, what do you call that thing now?
Oh, the spreader,
So you can't
the
think-
brush.
There you go, it's a brush. All right, we good?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
We put this aside now, because as soon as it comes out, we're gonna spread that between the layers.
all right, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate our dough into 3 bowls.
Yep.
All right? And I like to do the 1 for 1. 1 1, and that's a little lacking on 1. And 1.
Good.
Alright, and I'm gonna go with my mother, deal with that food coloring, watch her.
Okay, so for the green, you can use about 8 drops.
How many drops was that?
8. But you know, if you want to use more, use more. If you want to use less, use less. Now the yellow one, I just put a couple because it's already yellow, but just to give it a little extra kick, I put a little more yellow.
A little more yellow.
Yeah. And then the red is 10.
Really? Only 8 on the green? But 10 on the red? Who came up with these?
Listen, that's the way it is.
See that? I'm making videos, I go, listen, my mother tells me that's the way it is. This one gets 8, that one gets 10. Why? Because that's the way it is. They think I'm kidding when I say, you know, my mother says, hey, it's about that much. Yeah, it's the way it is. I ain't kidding. See? That's the way it is. So, I'm gonna get our green. I like to call this Grinch green.
Yeah.
Right?
There you go. And this is more like a pink. So it's really not supposed to be red, it's supposed to be like a pinkish.
Okay.
And you could keep doing this because my hand.
Yeah, don't do that
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
all right. That's
Hey,
just one.
bonus.
It's just a little bit.
Alright, guys. Now,
Okay,
this
now-
is another pay attention to my mother because she's going to show you how to butter these pans because it's an over-under butter.
Yep.
Right.
So you can use butter spray if you want, and I do use it a lot, but today I'm using just regular, very soft butter. And the first thing you do is you have to spread it in the bottom of this, all around.
This is definitely not anybody's diet, just so you know.
Oh, God, no. Yeah. And now, you put this piece of, like you said, in the parchment or wax paper. And now you're gonna butter this too. This way, the Venetians will come out nice without sticking. And we'll show you what. So these,
So, this is very important because if you don't do this right and your cake sticks in that pan, it's going to be ruined. And you're never going to get that perfect little square with the 3 layers. This is what you need to do. Again, a labor of love. If you love these cookies like we do, this is all worth it.
all right, so we'll finish
Right.
these 2 and then we'll be back.
How's that?
Spread it out.
We'll be back when we're done with the butter. All right, everyone. So, we did our 3 pans with our butter, our parchment paper. We separated our 3 doughs. And my mother, she's going to show you how to spread it.
Now, it's not easy to spread, so you gotta have patience, take your time, because you really gotta get in every corner, because you don't want the corners of the edges to burn. So, just make it as even as you can.
If you have an offset spatula, might make life easier.
Yeah, offset spatulas are beautiful. Okay, now can you just give me a knife there?
Want to take
This
that
side.
one? There you go.
Don't waste any.
Should have seen her taking it out of the bowl. Scraped it down to a nub.
Well, all right, that's one.
That's one.
Hold on.
Okay, this one's going to the side.
Let's
She's
see.
gonna wash, and we're gonna do number 2. I'll let you guys see 2 of them. I'll let her see I messed that up.
Okay,
Yep.
we got a nice clean dish towel.
All right.
Now, second one. Now these are only gonna bake for 15 minutes in a 350-degree oven. Okay, and you just want the edges to be just starting to get brown. You overcook these, it's curtains.
Curtains.
Because they need to be nice and moist and, you know, like spongy, like, you know, a nice
Angel food?
angel food, not even angel food, like, you know, a macaroon.
You
You
know,
know?
in that corner
Yeah,
right there. Here
yeah.
you go. And guys, just so you know, my mother forewarned me. She goes, listen, these are gonna set off the smoke detector. She went and grabbed my dad, and he came and disconnected the smoke detector, okay? Because the paper, it tends to burn. So, be prepared when you're putting these in the oven that you may set off some smoke detectors.
Now, you can, I use wax paper, because I've been using wax paper for years. But you can use parchment paper, and parchment paper may not burn as much. Okay, so that one's done.
Okay, so we're gonna clean that up. We're gonna do the third one, and when we come back, we're gonna be putting them in the oven. Okay, everyone, so they're going in the oven for 15 minutes at 350. And what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put one on the bottom, long ways, and two on the top, vertical, and we're definitely gonna switch these
In about 8 minutes.
In about 8 minutes, all right? So in they go, and we'll be back. Okay, everyone, they just came out of the oven. They're super hot, and my mother looked at me and said, listen, we have limited time to do this, okay? So, keep your eyes on her, and she's gonna show you. That's
Okay,
the first
so
one,
the first
the
one
green.
is the green one. See how it didn't stick? Now
See?
we're gonna take
That's how the butter works.
half of this, and we're gonna spread this nice on, and this is gonna seep right into that hot
Nice.
layer of the almond paste.
These are my favorites. When I think of Christmas, this is what I think of. I love these.
Okay, now the next layer is the yellow one. Now you're gonna be very careful here. So I have to see, and turn this like this, and we're gonna flip. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, flip. Okay, see, there you go. Put
Nice.
that one.
Nice job, Mom.
Now we'll put the rest of these preserves on.
Guys, she's a pro. She just made that look easy. Trust me, it's not that easy.
Because it breaks up too, but that's all right. If it breaks up, just put it together. No problem.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's why I said, Ma, well, listen, we're making Venetians. I go, I need you by my side because she's the master. Everybody has a master. Guys, this is my master. Just so you know. Everything I learned from her. She learned from my great-grandmother, her grandmother, Nana Adelina. All those stories that I tell you, trust me, they're true.
And my mother was an excellent cook. My Aunt Alice was an excellent cook. And my father used to make the gravy and the soup and the lentils. Oh, delicious. Ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. And there you have it, guys. Now, what we need to do is we need to get a nice piece, Kenny, of plastic wrap.
Plastic wrap.
Yep. Now, these, you can't eat these today. You can only eat them tomorrow. Because now, we're gonna cover this with plastic wrap, and I'm gonna put this big, heavy, wooden plank on it, so that it really weighs it down and as it flattens it.
Yeah.
And this way,
Right.
everything gets nice. Now, we need 2 more, one each way, this way.
Oh, okay.
How's that?
So
That's okay.
this is
way.
it, guys. This is real cooking right here. Right?
Good.
There you go.
Right here.
Beautiful.
Now everything's nice and covered. Now we take this, and this is heavy, and we're gonna, and this is gonna weigh it down in the refrigerator overnight. Luckily, I already have some in the refrigerator that I made the other day that we're gonna pull out and show you how to put the topping and finish them off.
So we're gonna get this in the fridge. We're gonna get the ones that my mother made the other day, and when we come back, we're gonna be melting that chocolate and putting it on, cutting them up, and then we're gonna give you that awesome final product.
Okay, just melted my chocolate in the microwave.
And of course, like my mother said, she made these 2 days ago. So the ones we just made, they're in the fridge for 24 hours. So this, you're not gonna be able to do till tomorrow.
And this spreads nice on the coal.
Yeah, I'll take that right from you, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, this is the bonus plan right here, guys.
Very thin layer. And you want to make sure you use the semi-sweet. That's, one time I used milk chocolate.
Right out of the way. You see that, guys?
And my daughter said to me, Ma, these don't taste the same. And I said, well, I make them the same. I said, I did use milk chocolate chips. That's it. They said, you did it different. We knew you did it different. Nah, it's the same thing. Nope. So I tell you, because you really need the flavor of their very deep semi-sweet chocolate. And you don't want to put a lot, because if you put a lot, it overwhelms the taste of the Venetians.
Nice.
Now, don't worry about these edges. We're going to cut these all off, and that's the treat. We eat the edges, you know.
That's the bonus.
That's the bonus. All right.
So, what we're going to do, we're going to cut this all up. We're going to put it on a nice serving platter for you. When we come back, we're going to give you that final product. All right, everyone, here we are. And as you could see, that was really a labor of love. And I have to say thank you to my mother, even with her hand surgery. She's here today. Not only did we shoot Venetians, bolognese, and the Thanksgiving stuffing episode all in one day. So, Mom.
I'm ready.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you so much.
Oh.
And here we go. Guys, look at those. They're so perfect.
Oh, wonderful. They're so delicious. They're so moist. And just that little bit of the preserves and a little bit of chocolate. It's just wonderful. I don't know, you can't eat too many because they're very, very rich.
Oh, I can eat an awful lot.
And if you want to make something special for your holiday, this is the recipe. So, from our house to your house,
we want you to have a very happy holiday season, and don't forget to live, laugh, and cook Italian.